Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy. I didn't want you guys to see me drinking 2 streams in a row, but because of when I actually found free time, it happens to be New Year's Eve. So I have alcohol again. I have 2 Coors Lights. Not Coors Lights, Coors Banquets. And this, courtesy of my sister, maple syrup flavored whiskey from Canada themselves. That's some pretty cool stuff. I would like to talk politics, but frankly, I might be too drunk. But I've been wanting an excuse to grind out the rocket racing ranked because I happen to be kind of good at rocket racing ranked. I got to gold 3 in like 4 hours about a week and a half ago. Last time I found free time to actually play. And then I actually started getting hard, so I was like, I'm going to save this content for stream, and then I had to go to work, and obviously I'm a truck driver, so work means I was gone for a week, and then I stayed out a bit so I could get New Year's Eve off, and I'm here now. Oh, also, my friend invited me to their Minecraft server, and they had a skeleton spawner right on the surface, so up in the top right corner, I just have a live feed of them going by, because I thought it was fucking hilarious. It might be because I'm drunk, but I killed a good hour just watching them fall myself until I realized, hey, this is actually kind of boring. But it's up there for you guys, I guess. Kind of funny. I forgot I had FORTNITE crew, so I have a lot more levels than I should. And I'm pretty sure someone hacked my FORTNITE and has been grinding out the battle pass for me. Because I don't remember any of this, frankly, except getting to gold 3 in rocket racing. So we're going to be doing rocket racing. Now, to do some politics talking while I'm still sober enough to kind of talk politics, and frankly, I don't really think I will a whole lot. I'm halfway through writing a script about Amazon possibly taking over the USPS, the United States Postal Service, and Elon Musk doing something with a what's it called? A visa. I haven't even started researching the Elon Musk thing because I went down this crazy rabbit hole with everything that's screwed over the USPS. How do I do this? I'm too drunk to remember how to play. Holy shit. Oh, and it's also kind of laggy because I'm doing too many things at once. Hell yeah, let's go. This is it, gamers. This is peak. Oh, I need to block it for a second. Remember what I'm doing. Remember this map. I know what I'm doing now. And I'm missing all the things I need to be hitting. It's fine, though. I missed that. It's okay. Holy shit, there's a secret route down there. I'm gonna start taking that. Oh fuck, it's so laggy. Yeah, this is we're gonna consider this a test run. I promise my performance usually is better. I'm probably gonna lose some ranking though. Jesus. Don't drive drunk, my guys. I'm already 4 or 5 beers drink into my night. And frankly, the fact that I don't remember which of those numbers is true is a good enough testament to how my New Year's is going. I plan on drinking more, though, because it's fucking New Year's. Let's fucking go! 2025! Oh, speaking of which, I had a scrapped episode talking about Project 2025 and exactly what that means. And I don't remember everything that was in my script, because I wrote the script like 6 months ago. But I remember there was something about, in particular, a delegalization of government agencies. And basically, yeah, we might have too many government agencies. That's a real thing. But there's also a bunch of government agencies that fight in our corner as the working class. For example, I forget what it's called, but they're union rights are established by a government agency. The right to protest and all that. And if government agencies go away, like poof, unions would no longer have any legal ground to stand on, you know, besides going postal and pew pew everyone, which is, by the way, the term redneck originally meant like red bandanas that people would wear around their necks during coal miner times, because that was like their sign to each other that they were part of the uprising should it happen or whatever, how that worked. I'm too drunk to remember, but that's like, it does not mean conservative country, or did not originally mean conservative country folk. Oh fuck, I fucked this up. I'm supposed to gas. Let's see if I remember this route. Back when Rocket Racing first came about, I grinded some maps so hard. I was basically near the best at some of them. I say near because I don't know if I was actually the best, but I was a few seconds off world record here or there. So I say like the best. And this is one of the maps I grinded for like a day and a half to get good at. And I do not remember the route that well, apparently. I used to be able to get through that, like, no problem, I believe. And then, whoop, all the way over, up, down, and then I usually have a boost to use there. Hit this down slope, missed it, because I'm drunk. And then I would hit that down slope, ramping off the next divot. Lag. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm gonna be losing some ranking just to being drunk today. Oh, I would go upside down here. That's right. And then I would hit that one. And then 6th place. Let's go. I do not deserve to earn anything from that. But I did, apparently. Let's go. I will be getting off around midnight to celebrate my New Year's elsewhere. Excuse me. That's just gonna happen. I can't even be bothered to think about manners right now. I say I'm 4 or 5 beers deep, but each of these is about the size of a beer and a half. So, do the math. Oh, I fucked up. So, I should make sure I cancel every drift before I leave. Before I go airborne, basically. That way, I actually get the benefit. Fuck! I actually get the benefit. Oh, there's a track up there. Interesting. I get the benefit of the drift boost. In its full. So, at the beginning there, failing to cancel my drift before I left the tube was a rookie move. That was also the rookie move. Whoa. Whoa. Up there. Gotta get up there. If everything would stop lagging, that is. Interesting, interesting. I can't even get up there. Not with how I am right now, anyway. Between streaming Fortnite and Minecraft server in the background, my bandwidth is taxed. Shit, I came in last. That's bad. No change. Good, frankly. Fuck. Fuck. I'll find that later. But there's a very real chance that, considering everything in Project 2025 comes to fruition, which I really doubt it will, considering all the pushback on it and the legal issues, that they themselves, conservatives that is, cannot themselves deny once they get into it, is going to take away more rights than it gives back. More than likely. Especially in terms of the working class person, you and me, frankly. Brain. Jesus Christ. I also, in the past 48 hours, only got 2 hours of sleep. So, this is a trip for me. I've been known to hallucinate in sleep deprivation. Thankfully, that hasn't happened yet. Today. But I'm willing to bet it'll happen soon. I'm not going for that. Well, I should have gone off the ramp there. This is what sucks about getting into the gold tier, is that everyone knows the fucking tricks. I was kicking ass back in bronze. I fucked up. I'm blaming drunk. I'm gonna keep blaming drunk until it's a moot point. Oh, I fucked that up. I should have saved that for here. So now I gotta go back on the road. Oh my god. This is the last lap, right? Jesus, am I last again? No, I'm not last. Fuck. I'm sucking ass. That's what's going on. Anyways, I've been going down the rabbit hole of the history of the USPS. Starting with their, So they had a big protest. I don't remember the year. They had a big protest so long ago. Probably covered in your history books for those who are still in high school. If it's not, your high school is doing you a failure. Oh, I gained some for that. But because being government employees, they did not have the right to, what is it called? Right to assemble? No, not assembly, but like there's a given right to form a union against your employer that government employees don't have. So instead of giving government employees that right, they made this amendment to the USPS that made them a for-profit group that had to make their own profit. However, they were still basically run by Congress. And, so there was like this conflict of interest forever. However, they got to a profitable point and stayed profitable until internet simplified the communication industry. And then they had to worry. Oh, and around that same time, because they were still paying government value pensions, because everyone in the USPS qualified for a government value pension. Excuse me. Everyone in the USPS at that time was covered under the same pension that every other government employee was covered under. But USPS had to pay it. And this was costing them a whole lot of money. On top of, like, their method of communication starting to go obsolete, and a whole bunch of laws came about to prevent this. And one of the things that happened was the I forget the name of the act, but it gave them a few more resources and an escrow account to pay into for the pensions, and they wouldn't have to pay the pensions in the same form any longer. And the last person that is promised the pension is due to retire this upcoming year in 2025. However, all these things added up to make the USPS run at a loss. Around that same time, I believe it was president or House representative made it so that escrow account also paid some other government pensions that the government was failing to pay due to their debts. And they're like, oh, we have this for-profit company working with the government. Let's have them pay for the debts. Which only hurt the USPS even more. Jeez, I have min-maxes in this lobby. I'm gonna try to get in a new lobby. What the fuck? Yeah, fuck this, man. I'm so fucking drunk. I might just do time trials, frankly. This is the only way to strengthen the drunken fist, though. What the fuck? Yep, that's game. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing for me. Anyways, so the USPS had to make more revenue. Around the same time, they passed this act that made it so the USPS could not have a non-competitive price, meaning they were never allowed to exceed the average price of their competitors. So they were charging a competitive rate, which basically in most industries means that you're providing a service at a loss to build brand loyalty, while they were also in debt. And due to this law that passed, they were never allowed to go beyond their competitor prices, so they were never able to make up this lost revenue. Oh, I've never seen this map before. While also paying this crazy escrow account that they have no access to, they had no access to... Fuck. They had no access to. Let's just leave it at that. They couldn't use that money because it was dedicated to employee benefits that they were still paying off. And all this commute, and I had some number, but it was a percent higher than 50% of their debt was thanks to this law passing that was not in their best interest. And abolishing the USPS has been a topic of the past few presidents. I'm driving. I'm getting out of this fucking... That's fine. But none of them have gone through with it. But Trump is currently talking about having Amazon replace the USPS as the United States official postal service. And I'm going to go pee real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. Anyways, all this to say that this is continuing in the defense of not letting government employees advocate for their own rights. Having Amazon substitute the USPS as the United States Postal Service would be basically admitting defeat. After all the effort that they have put in, after all the effort that they've put in to recovering the United States Postal Service as a valid method of transportation for our packages and our mail and all that. Not to mention that if Amazon replaced it, they're so for profit that the prices on the consumer end would most certainly hike. The one thing that the United States Postal Service is being hurt by their inability to do. And frankly, it would be cheaper if they just let the United States Postal Service go beyond the market price and charge a higher price than the market value for their services to rebuild the cost of to start paying off their debts, frankly. Also, not to mention that in the past few years, while their top competitors, FedEx and UPS, have had a greater percent increase in their cost than USPS has. USPS has not met their prices quite yet, or not met their increase of prices anyways. Further hindering themselves from paying off their debt. When, in my opinion, the obvious solution would be to, let the USPS become a not for profit corporation anymore. Have it be subsidized by the government to keep prices cheap, and let government employees advocate for their rights. Because God forbid our soldiers, our office workers, our mailmen not have the ability to fight for their rights to be treated as a human fucking being. Frankly, turning them into a for-profit corporation just seemed more like a tactic to shut them up than make a fundamental change to the way our government works in a way that would, be beneficial. And yeah, our soldiers do sign their lives away, sometimes literally, but there should still be a God-given right for them to defend their ability to be a human fucking being, and every other government employee out there should have the right to unionize the same as any other employee in the United States, because we are all United States citizens who work whatever job keeps us alive, because that is the current job market, by the way, is that we don't really get to choose what our job is. We do what keeps us fucking alive. I'm too drunk to rant properly about this. But it seems like there's a much easier solution than replacing a cheap service with a more expensive paid service because it's failing due to what really looks like government-side sabotage. of the industry. I'm not gonna play Rocket Racing. I'm gonna do mine. This is gonna turn into a Minecraft stream. I'm sorry, guys. Hell yeah. Ryuko Matoi. My love. Oh, hell yeah. How'd that get in there? Don't need that many arrows. Don't know where that egg came from. Oh shit. Let me... Boing, 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 boing. Do it like this. Oh, it doesn't work. This is not working. Control Z. And I will just go to full screen on. Yes. Yeah, I had that in windowed. I'm gonna take these bone blocks, throw that in there. The server we're on is running a Pokemon mod called Cobblemon, but I'm not really interacting with it too much because I'm not a big Pokemon nerd. I am, however, faced with a problem. Everyone on the server is a better builder than me. So we've got to build something neat. And fundamentally, their styles rival real-world architecture and some fantasy settings, such as that building and this one that are incomplete. However, my style of building is I like to do math and create things that are mathematically cool and in lore would make sense for a Minecraft denizen to have built without knowledge of the real world. And it's also my style to build megastructures. Some of you that have been around for a long time, before the American Jordy's channel, would know that. So I'm having a idea for my base. I'm going to do a sci-fi theme, very geometric. I'm going to need a lot of stained glass. I'm going to need a lot of blue dye. And just like everyone else on the server who has a fascination with white blocks, I'm going to need a lot of white blocks. It's funny enough that I should throw that in my hand on accident. Yeah, bone block might be what I use for a chunk of it, but not all of it. Because I would feel like diorite and quartz are going to be big helps in this adventure. But firstly, I want to get some cobble. Cobble. Diorite. Diorite. Calcite. I'm gonna leave that for our friend. I almost said the real name. That's not cool of me. This aqueduct connects us to the closest village. I'm gonna try something. I do that. Okay, I get blue dye. I get white dye. Light blue dye. Can I further that? I want to get teal. Teal. Blue. How about dye? Cyan. Cyan is what I'm looking for. Green and blue. I need a cactus farm. And what other ways do we have of making blue dye? Cornflower and lapis. Not great, but considering I have a limited source of bones, cornflower is not the worst source in the world. I am the only... I don't want to say I'm the only min-maxer on this server, but I might just be the only person who knows how to min-max on this server. And I'm not the world's biggest min-maxer. However, my idea for my base, I'm going to call it the Temple Practicum. It's going to be a less than a home base as much as it is a museum of practical things to assist the Minecraft world we have in an aesthetic way. And I'm going to build alongside the aqueduct for a similar reason. But I also want it going into that hill there. So I'm going to see where this matches. Here. That's where I want it. We dig down, straight down, like Minecraft noobs. 3 wide. That's exactly what I want. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. What can I get rid of in this inventory? I can combine all these bows. And the reason I'm going to connect it off the aqueduct, one, because it makes sense for the temple practicum to have access to the aqueduct network that I will be fleshing out more, but also the temple practicum I want to have access. I already said that. I want to, yes, yeah, okay. Now I remember my train of thought now. I want it to have access to the village so that I can exploit villagers, for lack of a better term. Right, that's my pattern. 3, 3, 2, 1, 2. Three, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 2. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 2, 1, and then 2. And how much is a good, I mean, considering the vibe of Minecraft, let's make it 16, and the wall will be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we make another circle. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's confirm this meets up with our aqueduct by mining straight down. Yes, it do. What time is it? 11:42. Yeah, it's about time for stream to end. I'll be continuing this all off stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Sorry I was so fucking drunk. Bye-bye now.